Welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot, and this is our pick a card reading. So I will pick 3 cards, and you can pick whichever card you like. 3 questions if you want, or pick one specific card. I will give you a yes or no answer with the card, and I will do a reading on that card as well. So let's get started. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Think about your question while I'm shuffling. Okay, let's get started here. Card 1, please. Card 2. And card 3. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. Okay, if you haven't thought about your question or your card, give it a moment. You can pause it. I'm going to pause as well. Okie dokie. Ready for the first card is the Hierophant. So if this is a yes or no question, your answer is yes. The Hierophant's a very positive card. Very strong card too. Very much a leadership, growth, commitments, learning, teaching. I'm always reminded when I see the Hierophant that if you are a mentor or a teacher, to always remember how much you can learn from your students or the people that you're working with as well. Don't leave it one-sided. It's also a reminder to me to always learn, always allow yourself to absorb what's around you. So let's pull 3 cards on this. If you're thinking about having a commitment or something of that nature, this is specifying that a commitment might be a good idea or lean towards that. I do see wedding sometimes with this card. So is there a wedding coming up, or commitment to a job, commitment to a relationship of any kind? Commitment just to anything. So what are the 3 cards? Let's do this. We've got 3 of Swords. Oh, High Priestess and 2 of Cups. Oh, 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like there was it's really odd with the Hierophant. I feel like there is this could be for you kind of spiritual to me in a way, because we also have the High Priestess. There is something about sadness, separation. And I feel like with that High Priestess there as well, it's about trusting yourself to go in the right direction. The 2 of Cups can be a relationship, but it also can be about finding a relationship within yourself, within your higher power, being the High Priestess, your inner self. I feel like if there was a situation that made you sad or made you feel like you were far away, that you will be, this reading is about growing, trusting yourself to, in any relationship, whether it's with somebody or with with the divine. And I think that's really what this is leading to, because with that Hierophant there, that's a very spiritual card as well. There's something here about allowing yourself to heal. I see the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and in this deck I really feel like it's focus. It's not just about collaboration here, it's about focus. And I think it's asking you to focus on yourself, focus on your healing, focus on you. So that is card 1. Let's get to card 2 here. Oh boy. So we have 7 of Cups here, and I feel like this is a maybe if you're asking a yes or no question, because the 7 of Cups is about making a choice. Here's the thing with the 7 of Cups, when I look at it as advice, it's about if you don't make a choice, the universe makes one for you. And if you look at everything in the cup, they're not always good. That you could sometimes, making a choice, you can't predict what you're going to get out of it. But wouldn't you rather have the control? And if it doesn't work, you can at least blame yourself and not someone else, or allow yourself to be in control of that choice. If this question is about choices, it's asking you to look deeper into it and to, I think, I feel like it's not allow this card to tell you yes or no. It's something that you need to work through regardless. So, sorry. But it doesn't necessarily isn't negative or positive, right? It's just something that you might need to look through. So if you have something where you are looking at choices, let's dig deeper into that. Let's get those three cards out. What are the three cards? So let's look into these choices. Temperance, King of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like with the Temperance, there is a feeling, well, the Temperance is about balance, emotional balance. It also can be about alchemy. And I feel like with this too, with the King of Pentacles, is I mean, it could be someone if you were, looking at a relationship, but is a very strong person, very much a leader, um, usually in a good financial position. And I feel like with that, the Temperance, it the situation is going to call for you to stay balanced in what you want to do. I feel like this is about leveling up here. It could be about somebody, but I feel like it's more about leveling up, getting a different job. But with this King of Pentacles, it could be someone that could affect this. The Four of Pentacles is asking us to make sure that we don't. I feel like this, the reason why, too, I feel like this came up is that the choice isn't supposed to happen immediately. The Four of Pentacles is asking us to hold on to things, to hold on to, our um, our beliefs, how we feel, whatever it is. Or let's say it's a job offer with this King of Pentacles. If you have specific needs, it's asking you to hold on to those needs. What do I need? I need this salary, or I need these hours, or whatever that is to you. It's asking you to hold on to it. I'm going to clarify the King of Pentacles just to get a better idea of that card. Tell me about the King of Pentacles here. What is this King of Pentacles? Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Five of Wands, Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Conflict. This would be someone, but I feel like with the conflict, yeah, Five of Wands, there's been some kind of conflict. With the Page of Swords there's also a truth coming in. And this would be that there is more focus now on this situation. So this absolutely could be someone that you've had an outing with, but it's also someone that's going to be important to a decision you make. With the Two of Pentacles here and the Temperance, we are talking about balance in general, having focus on allowing to have room for everything. So I do feel like this reading is asking you with that Four of Pentacles, this situation is going to take a little bit of time. This Four of Pentacles, though, is asking you to hang in there and hold on to it. Don't necessarily give up yet. It's not a no, it's not a yes. It's definitely you need to work through some stuff. The Temperance, though, too, keep in mind that that's asking you to stay, stay neutral in your emotions regarding the situation. Um, that's what I feel like. Okay, so let's get to card three. And card three, I'm going to put those two up there. Oh, Two of Swords. This has happened another day where we get to kind of two like cards here. So this is another maybe. Um, it could be a no. I would lean more towards no than a yes for sure. Because until you free yourself, you won't be able to make a proper decision anyway. So this could be related. if you're asking related questions, this is definitely related because it's up to you to put down one of the swords. You're going to be the one that has to do this. It comes from you, no one else. That's the Two of Swords. You're sitting there with, which way do I go? How do I get there? It's up to you, and that's why it's not a yes or a no here. So what are these? What is this about? Um, Getting text, happy Easter text with the family. So let's do this. Okay. What are these Two of Swords? Five of Cups, Knight of Cups, Moon, with the Nine of Cups at the bottom on the deck. So if there's a situation, maybe romantic with the Knight of Cups there, I feel like the reason why this is something that you wish for, but it's also something that's been hard. You've been disappointed in the past. So there's something that's really disappointed you, and that's why the Two of Swords is hard, because the situation feels like it's coming back around with that Knight of Cups, someone coming in, and it doesn't have to be the same situation, but it's definitely similar because the Five of Cups is here, and you're trying to make a decision. But this Knight of Cups could be an offer, a romantic offer. With the Moon there, it's also saying that things are not that clear, but they will become clear. I feel like the Moon is another very much spiritual card in the respect that, yeah, things may not be clear right now, but they will become clear. It's kind of up to you, how things are going to move forward. But I do feel like that it, as you move through, before you make it, you're trying to make a decision here because you were disappointed in the past. And the Moon is saying, wait for you to have clarity before you make a choice. There's something here that you need to know more about. I'll clarify the Moon and see if we can get that. I feel like there's just more information that you need to know before you can truly dive all in. Doesn't mean that you can't feel it out, but before you put down one of the swords, make sure that, I feel like you need to find clarity. Again, it's taking the Two of Swords to me is more of an urgent put down one of the swords than Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is look at all your choices. But and sometimes before we put one down, we just want to understand it a little better. And that's what this is asking you to do. Moon card. There's that five, another five. Five of Pentacles, Chariot, and the shadow side. So the shadow side is the devil. If this is being clear on how to move forward. So the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles Chariot, Five of Pentacles can, if you look at the Rider Waite, they're walking past a church, so to speak, right? And they keep walking. Do they not see it, or have they been down that road before and they didn't get the help that they really needed? It didn't help them. So the Five of Pentacles can be asking you to take a different route forward, and that's the Chariot too. Once you decide what route to take, move towards this. However, I would be careful about where you stand here, because if it's the shadow side, it's the devil. We have the devil over here too. So it's asking you to say, okay, is this just something that I think I want? Am I just addicted to it? Or is it something that I really do want? And I think that's what the cards are asking, is to really understand. And that's the clarity that you need. Once it's the how to move forward, what direction to take with that Five of Pentacles Chariot. But the Chariot's asking you to move quickly. So once you do that, move and then trust yourself. Trust yourself on the decision you've made. That's what the Chariot's also about, because there's no reins. There's no way to pull it back, right? So the Chariot, they never show the person with the hand on the reins. They're trusting it to take you. And the shadow side is, look closely, make sure that this isn't an addiction. It could be a passion, but not an addiction. So there you have your readings for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a beautiful one. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate.